Hey friends, welcome back to What Did Hannah Buy from Beautycounter this time. I will say that all of this was on sale, but there's actually a really good deal going on right now if you just want a few things. You can join Banded Beauty for only $10 instead of the regular $29, so that's more than half off. And then you can also get free shipping on any order over $50. So that is for anybody. It doesn't matter what your status is, client, member, consultant, doesn't matter. And if you're a consultant, there's actually some other stuff happening on, so check your email. But I'm going to show you guys what I got last time, and then I'll tell you some more about that crazy scammer lady that's still messaging me. So I took this opportunity to grab up more of the holiday kits that were still in stock. So this is the Renew You Body Duo. So this is the new overnight resurfacing body peel. So you can buy this now separately. I actually have a bottle right here, but then also the Tightening Boost Body Serum. I'm saying that out of order. But so the full size of the Reflect Effect Overnight Resurfacing Body Peel looks like this. So it's a taller, thinner bottle, but that's going to be available all the time now. So that's super fun. I got one of the refills of the Hydrating Body Lotion. Super cheap. Can't even tell you how much I paid for it, to be honest. But it's like an aluminum bottle, and I already have the one with the pump, so when I'm done with that one, I'll just pop it on here. But this is Bright Grapefruit. So I've got that. Oh, I got two of these Citrus Mimosa body bars, just soap. These were really inexpensive as well. These don't have any extra packaging. It's just your bar in your cardboard. And this is a pretty good size. It's 141 grams or 5 ounces, which for some body bars like from Young Living or even like their charcoal bar is smaller than this. And most of the Young Living bars are slightly smaller than this. Not all of them, but the Shutrin bar is big, so it's probably about the same size. A Hand Savior Radiance Boosting Serum and Hand Sanitizer. This one does expire in July, but I take this to work. Another Goodbye Dry Body Duo. So this is the body scrub and the body butter in the Manoy scent. So love that. This one's out of stock now, I think. Let me see. A few of these are still okay. Just kidding. The Goodbye Dry Body Duo is still available on the site for $41.30. The Body Duo, though, that one's out of stock. I got these hyaluronic lip balm in the Clean Swipe one, so the shades are Crush, Nada, and Days. So now these are also available in like a full size. And the full size is really pretty. Let me show you. This is out of stock now. But the full size is, looks like the lipstick tube. They're $22 each. And the shades currently in stock are Nada, which is the translucent, and Bitten, which is a warm berry. It looks like Pinch and Plush, which are a rosy pink and a warm pink, are currently out of stock. I have one of the Pinch in my stash. I went ahead and grabbed this Jellies Duo. So this is the Orange Cream and Honey Duo. These are almost out of stock. This is the only set still available, so there's no other jellies available on the site at all. So if you want a jelly, reach out to a consultant, unless you want the orange cream and honey set, because otherwise you're not getting any if you're out or if you just want some. Softening hand lotion in neroli. These are the glass bottles. I keep these by my kitchen sink. And then I also got 2 of the hand wash, and these were a really good price as well. The lotion was actually a better price than the hand wash, but I go through the wash much quicker than I do the lotion, so that's the last thing in here. So I didn't want to just buy a bunch of these, but I'll keep those under my kitchen sink for later. I haven't posted on Instagram yet, but if you want to get in on the next Happy Mail, you need to go pop on over to Instagram, make sure I have your mailing address, because I'm going to be sending out little samples of this Bamboo Buff exfoliating polish. So basically how you use it is you just add some of this as like a powder to any cleanser, facial cleanser, and it makes it into an exfoliant. You just need a little bit. So I haven't really decided how much I'm going to send everyone yet, because I want everyone to be able to try it more than once, but I don't want them to feel like they need to use too much. But this is a glass bottle with a plastic lid, very heavy component, very nice. This should last a long time. This is the full size, 50 grams. But yes, that's going to be the next Happy Mail. Last month was kind of things that I think you would like. So if you have ever ordered from me, you probably got something. And they were all kind of random. So things that I think would complement purchases that you've made, things that I think you would like to try that are new, that kind of thing. But back to the scammer lady, because I know you guys probably want to know about this. So I'll rewind and say Beautycounter has the function where you can message consultants directly through the site, and it will give you like it will send them an email with your preferred contact method. I don't know if it asks you your preferred contact method. It always tells me the email address though, and sometimes you can put in a message that says whatever you want. So if you put in your message, hey, text me or whatever, it would send me that. So someone contacted me. I do get these, once a month or so. She messaged me and she was like, hey, I want to order this, this, and this. I was like, okay. It was a lot of stuff because it was multiple. It was like a whole collection of something and then multiples of other items. 2 of this, 3 of that, whatever. And so I said, okay, here's your cart. I put it all in a cart for her and emailed it over. She tells me she doesn't do credit or debit card, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, if you have someone that you trust, like, that's going to be the best way to order, is to have them help you. And she said, oh, well, I usually operate by sending a certified check in the mail, yada, yada, yada. So, okay, we can do that, but here's the total. This is how much it'll be with shipping and everything. But I'll have to wait for the check to clear the bank before I can place your order, because I'm not going to be able to place it and not know if the check is good. And she was like, oh, yeah, because it's certified funds and it takes 48 hours, like this whole thing. She acted like, oh, I do this all the time. So I was like, okay, maybe this is true, but still, not sure, because obviously this is a random person that I don't know. Can't trust everyone. But I was gonna send it straight from Beautycounter. I was gonna place the order for her, set up her account, and send it straight to her. So supposedly she sent it via UPS, or her boss sent it. She messages me by email and says my boss sent it and he did the whole full amount of my check instead of just the amount that he was supposed to send, blah, blah, blah. Keep $30 extra for yourself for the trouble, and then I'll send you the information to wire the rest of it back to me. I'm like, no. So then she tells me this whole thing about her son is in the hospital. He was in this horrible accident. Well, at this point, I already don't trust her because it smells fishy already. And if you're having something going on with, like, your child, like, I'm so sorry. But either way, I said, you sound like you have a lot going on. When I get it, I will mail it back to you. Not going to cash it. If you want to place an order, we can talk about that later. But obviously, I think you have some things that you need to figure out, so I'll just send it back to you. Well, as soon as it was allegedly delivered, she starts texting me. Was it delivered? Check your mail. Well, it was too early for my mail to be delivered. I know it doesn't get delivered until around 2 p.m. She started texting me around 11:30 a.m. I'm like, I know my mail has not been delivered. Like, I know it hasn't. She sends me the confirmation of the delivery. And it says Kissimmee, which isn't wrong. Like, technically, yes, I live in Kissimmee, but I live in Celebration. We have our own post office. So normally things do say Celebration. So I message her. I'm like, my mail has not been delivered yet. Like, give it some time. Maybe that was selected in error. Maybe it was delivered to the wrong place. Blah, 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 blah. It was never delivered. It did not ever show up here. But she continued on and on and on. Please do your best to find it. This and that, whatever. I need the money. And I said, I think if your boss put it in the mail for you, I think you should contact your boss and tell him or her that it has actually not been delivered and that they need to report it to UPS or whomever. I think she said UPS. Let them know it was not delivered, even though it was marked as delivered. Oh, that scared me. That's the news on my phone. Tell him that it was not delivered. Let UPS know. And then also contact the bank where the check was, where you got the check, where you got the certified check, and have it voided. Stop payment, because if it was delivered and someone else got it, like, I can't help it if someone manages to cash it. Like, I don't have it. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I know it says it was delivered. So you need to report it, and you need to cancel the check. And she's like, oh, no, just do what you can to look for it. And I'm like, lady, I don't have it. It's not outside of my apartment. It is not in my mailbox. I do not have any packages. My mail had been delivered by that point, and I was like, I got mail, just not that. So you need to figure that out. I said, if it shows up, I'll let you know. Well, she sends me again the next day. Have you heard anything? Have you been able to find it? I said, my mail was delivered again today. It's not there. No one has turned it in. I did call my leasing office and say, hey, did anyone turn any mail for me? Because last month my Chewy cat food and stuff got delivered to the wrong apartment, and it was very, very heavy, and I thought I was going to carry it all the way back up to my apartment, which was a challenge, but I did it. But so things do get delivered to the wrong places. So they said, no, we don't have anything for you here, whatever. So I say, leasing office doesn't have anything. I don't have anything. My mail I've now checked my mail twice, 2 different days. Things have been delivered both days. It's not in there. I don't have anything. Report it with UPS and void the check. Then we can move forward if you still want to move forward. Well, she didn't text me. I thought it was done. Days. An entire week went by. Then she's texting me again the other day. Hey, my boss sent out a new check for you. When you get it, can you let me know? It should be there tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I did get this one. I did get it. Went downstairs. It notified me of a package. It was a flat envelope, but so they had paid for tracking on it. Okay. The address that it was from was not the address that she had told me was her address. I open it up. The address from on the check of who it was from was a different address, still not the address where she told me she needed her package sent. And it was a check for almost $2,000. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, this is, and it was a new check. Like, it said it was on March 17th or something. Like, I don't know. It was after I thought this was done. So, that is on purpose. There's no accidents going on here. You did it on purpose, and you want to get my bank information when I wire money back to you, and or you want to take any money that I have because that's a fraudulent check, and then you're going to have my bank information, so I'm going to lose that money plus whatever I'm wiring to you. No, plus what I'm going to send you in Beautycounter. So I made sure I said, I got it. Well, actually, I didn't answer her right away because I had to go to work. She's texting me. Did you get it? It says it was delivered. When are you placing my order? This and that. Just being kind of nasty. And I was at work. I was like, I don't have time for this. So, while I was at work, we have FedEx box. We have mailboxes like intra-campus and then postal service mailboxes. So, I have stamps in my planner. And we have envelopes. I write the address on the outside of the envelope to the address that she told me she wanted her products to go to. And I put the check in there because at that point I already wasn't doing this anyways. And I had already said if the check is for, your whole paycheck and you have this issue going on with your son, I'm going to send you the whole check back anyways. Like, I'm not wiring you the money. I'll mail you the check back, whatever. You can deal with your boss or whatever. Put it in there, put a note in there. Hey, this check was created after the date when I spoke to you last, which means I know that it was intentionally sent for greater than the amount of your order. I know you said your son was not doing well, so I'm just sending it back to you so you can take care of whatever you need to take care of. If you want to move forward with the order, the amount is blah, blah, blah. You have my address, you have my phone number, you have my email address. Put it in there, no return address, because if it gets sent back, it can just be in lost mail because I don't need it. Whatever. My address is on the check, but my apartment number was not on there because on a certified check you can get who it's payable to and you can put the address. So my address was on there, but the apartment number wasn't anyways, which I'm like, my address, like we went through this whole thing. Whatever. So 3 different addresses, not comfortable with that. And so then I sent her a text the next day because she had sent me like 10 text messages. What is going on? Why are you not answering me? When are you placing my order? Like, just on and on and on. Just not being kind. She wasn't necessarily she was being aggressive. How about that? Her words were not kind, but they weren't inappropriate either. But just the fact that I was at work, like, there are reasons that people aren't going to immediately text you back all the time. And I had already said, when she said her son was in the hospital, whatever, I said, I work at the hospital. Like, that's literally my job, is to work in the emergency room. So, like, I understand how the bills can get. Let me send your stuff back to you. So then she knows that I work at the hospital in the emergency room, which is open 24/7. Not super unreasonable that I would go to work, or that I would be sleeping if I worked day shift. So I sent her a text. I said, I've sent your check back to you. I did receive it. I was at work. Sorry I didn't answer you right away. It's on its way back to you because I saw that it was appeared to be the full amount of your check. And And since this check was created after we had spoken, I'm uncomfortable moving forward at this time, so I've sent it back to you so that you can deal with your son's expenses, and you can speak to your boss. Since this was done in error originally, I don't know why he would create the same error twice, make the same mistake twice. So if you would like to move forward with an order, I'll talk to you later once you get things sorted out, whatever. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. She did not answer. No one has answered. It's been like 3 days now. Probably 4 days now. I haven't heard a peep. Not an email, not a text, nothing in the mail. So I'm assuming that they figured out that that wasn't going to work on me, and they've moved on to scam somebody else. I hope that they don't, because that's really horrible, to just take people's money. I know that's, some scammers think it's like, well, it's my job. No, you don't have to be a bad person to make money. There are tons of other ways to legitimately make money. We don't have to do that. So be safe out there. Like I said, $10 to join Band of Beauty this month. You do still get the free gift and everything. So bomb.com there. Free shipping on all orders over $50. So that's a really good deal. There are a few of the holiday sets still available, so if you want some of those, and then there's some items that have been newly packaged or are new. If you want to see all of the holiday sets that are still available, some of them are in Last Chance, but then some of them are in the gift section. So that's kind of confusing. I don't really know why some of them are here, there, and whatever, and not in, but you would think they would just be in both. They're not all in both, which is what I find to be odd, but you can find them wherever. If you would like to place an order, pop on over in Instagram so you can get the Happy Mail thing. My link is always open. If you want something that's out of stock on the website or you can't find or whatever, message a consultant, and we will try to get it for you. I have people ask me all the time for stuff, and I'm going to share some stories about that later. Sometimes people want things, and then when they go to reorder them, they find out they've been discontinued. Some of us do keep stock. I don't keep a whole lot. Like, obviously, a lot of that, like, I ordered 2 body bars, could be stock, but I'm probably going to use both of them. I ordered extra soap. I ordered extra lotion. Yes, it's stock, but I'm going to use it if nobody wants it. Like, I'm going to use it for myself. I don't keep stock in things that I don't personally use. So that's kind of what I do. But I also clearly stocked up on some holiday sets that are no longer available. So if you want some of those, you want something that's been discontinued, just ask. And if I don't have it, I'll ask some other consultants and see if they do, and we can hopefully get it to you. But consultant community is really nice, but we don't like people that try to take advantage of us. And it's a very negative experience to know that there are not only those people out there, but they will actively engage with you with the sole purpose of trying to steal your money. Like, no pretending that they not actually ordering anything, not actually wanting anything, truly 100% just want to take your money. So, as I said, stay safe, watch out, watch your back.